Welcome back to Answering Economic Questions. Today we're going to be going over Chapter 11. The first question is a larger GDP always better than a smaller GDP? Explain with an example. GDP is measured by the final goods or services produced by a set country in a set period. High GDP is great for a country because it means that it is growing and the people are prospering. In one example, the U.S. has a high GDP per capita. I believe that the larger GDP always does better because most countries that have a high GDP are often way better off than those with a lower GDP. I do not believe that there's an example of when a smaller GDP is better. Does the duration of unemployment matter? Yes, because if there's unemployment in a country, the country cannot flourish. This will lead to a company losing GDP. This will result in a loss in human capital. The overall economy of a government will decrease and the country as a whole will suffer. There will be no circulating of money, no benefiting businesses, and because of that, the economy will not be doing as well. Number 3, what groups does the Bureau of Labor Statistics count in the labor force? The statistics count for any of those who are over 18, both unemployed and unemployed. This is because those who are at the age that can drive have the ability to work longer shifts because they are more independent. That is why people that are 16 years old and older are counted, as well as both unemployed and unemployed, because even if someone is unemployed, they're still contributing to the economy by spending money, as well as they are still part of the labor force by looking for jobs and trying their hardest to get a job. Number 4, what are 3 issues regarding the accuracy of the CPI? Give an example. Substitution bias, the emergence of new products, and unmeasured quality changes are all 3 issues regarding the accuracy of the CPI. One example that happens from the CPI are the goods they buy at the store. CPI measures all goods bought by a customer, such as Medicare, education, housing, etc. These can all ride on inflation of the currency and change because of the set inflation. CPI is what the customer buys and how it contributes to the economy. Once I said it already again. Medicare, education, housing are just a couple of examples on what the customer would be buying. Thank you so much for listening. That was Chapter 11.